Hi guys, you're welcome back to our YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending on your location. And please, if you're just coming across this channel, help me by clicking on the red subscribe button so that anytime we drop any video, you will be notified. Thank you very much for your support. Court resumes with witnesses presentations in Atiku's case. Guys, that is the headline of the news I'm about to read. Now listen to the news in details. Since Tuesday, May 30th, the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal (PEPT) has been hearing petitions challenging the victory of President Bola Tinubu All Progressive Congress in the February 25th presidential elections. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate Atiku Abubakar, the Labour Party and its candidate Peter Obi, and the Allied People's Movement (APM) are the petitioners. On the other hand, the respondents include the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Tinubu, Vice President Kashim Shettima, and the APC. According to results declared by INEC, Tinubu 71 got 8,794,726 votes. 76-year-old Atiku pulled 6,984,520 votes, and Obi 61 finished the race with 6,101,533 votes. The second witness for the day is one Alhaji Mohammed Madaki, the current chairman of the PDP in the FCT. As in the case with the previous witness, the prosecuting counsel calls for the result sheet of the presidential election in the FCT, which the witness identifies. The witness tells the court that he was not the one who signed the result sheet. Under further cross-examination by counsel to the respondents, the witness tells the court he voted during the presidential election in Rivers State and waited for about 10 minutes before leaving the polling unit, but came back to the unit during the counting. He said the result sheet was filled and signed by the PDP party agents in the unit. He also says he visited other polling units, about 20 of them, and that the polling unit did not upload their results. He asserts that the same thing happened in other units in the state. Under cross-examination, the petitioner's counsel calls for the result from Rivers State as declared by INEC. The document is presented to the witness to identify if it contains the same results declared by INEC on the day of election, to which the witness answers in the affirmative. The witness presented to the tribunal his letter of appointment by the PDP to serve as the Rivers State Collection Officer for the party. The letter is adopted by the court as counsels raised no objection to it. The Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Abuja resumes its hearing in the case of the presidential candidate of the PDP and Atiku Abubakar versus INEC, Bola Tinubu, Shettima and the APC. The first and third respondents, INEC and APC, are physically represented in court, while the APC is represented by its Director of Legal Services. INEC is represented by National Commissioner May Abamuche. Lawyers to both parties announced their presence. On Friday, the PDP presented 3 additional witnesses who were cross-examined by the counsel to the respondents before the matter was adjourned to today. The hearing for today continues with witnesses' presentation. The petitioner says he has 4 more witnesses to call. He already called 6 witnesses in previous sittings. The first witness for the day is one Dr. Abiye Sekibo of Rivers State, a medical doctor and a businessman. Under cross-examination, the witness says he visited most polling units but was not present at all the 2,964 polling units in the state. A third witness is called by the petitioner. He is one Mr. Silas Joseph Onu, a legal practitioner who was the PDP state collation agent for Ebonyi State. The witness also tells the court that results were changed at the ward collation centers. Asked further if he indicates the result he feels are the actual scores from fields in his witness statement, he says no. The second witness called is one Mr. Nicholas Msheliza. He tells the court he is a businessman and a politician. He was the PDP Borno State Collation Officer. Under cross-examination, the witness confirms to the court that agents of the PDP at polling units performed their jobs very well, where they were allowed to do so. The witness also confirms to the court the results from Niger State as announced by INEC, which he insists he refused to sign to. However, when asked if he stated the figures he claims were scored by his party at the election, the witness says no. Under cross-examination, the witness says he is registered voter and he voted during the presidential election. Asked if he is familiar with the process, the witness answers in the affirmative. The witness also confirms to the court that the PDP has polling agents in all the polling units who performed their jobs as expected. The first witness tells the court he is a former member of the House of Representatives and a businessman. He is a state collation officer for Niger State in the February 25th presidential election. The matter is the continuation of hearing of the petitioner PDP's case. Lead counsel to the petitioner, Chris Uche San, says he has 3 witnesses to call. The petitioner calls his first witness, one Honorable Sani Idris Kutigi. The tribunal resumes from recess. Now it will entertain the petition of the PDP candidate Atiku Abubakar versus INEC, Tinubu and the APC. The council of both parties request that the matter be adjourned to Monday, June the 5th. The court obliges the request and adjourns hearing to Monday, June 5th, 2023. The court goes on recess till 3 p.m. when it will reconvene to continue with the case of PDP and Atiku versus Tinubu, APC and INEC. Having presented evidences from states, Peter Afuba San, who is one of the counsel to the petitioner, applied that all the certified true copies of election results tendered as evidence in the court be taken as read. Again, the counsel to the first, second, third and fourth respondents refused to give their consent in view of their previous objection to the admissibility of the documents. Additional evidence tendered by the petitioner are from 8 LUGAs in Bayelsa, 31 LUGAs in Oyo, and 18 LUGAs in Edo. The Labour Party is also presenting further evidences from 20 LUGAs in Lagos State, where they argue that their votes were undercounted. The affected 20 LUGAs include Apapa, Lagos, Lagos Island, Lagos Mainland, Ikorodu, Amuwo Odofin, Ibeju Lekki, Ikeja, Ifako, Ijaye, Kosofo, and Oshodi, Isolo. The tribunal admits results from Kogi, Rivers, Niger, Adamawa, Oyo, Bayelsa, and Edo states tendered by the Labour Party. Apart from evidence from Rivers and Kogi states, the petitioner is also presenting additional certified true copies of election results from Bida LUGA of Niger State and 21 LUGA in Adamawa State. It's the turn of the LP Peter Obi versus APC Tinubu Shetima. Lead counsel to Obi informs the court that he has a schedule of more evidence which they desire to render before the court. The counsel is continuing with evidence election results from Rivers and Kogi State. He presents certified true copies of INEC election results from 6 LUGAs in Rivers State as evidence. Again, counsel to the first, second, and third respondents object to the admissibility of the evidences. However, the court has admitted the documents as evidence while awaiting the arguments of the respondents who are opposed to the admissibility of the documents. The day's proceedings, presided over by Justice Haruna Samani, commences with the petition of the Allied People's Movement (APM) versus INEC, APC, and President Bola Tinubu. The APM, in its petition, contends that the withdrawal of Ibrahim Masari, who was initially nominated as the vice presidential candidate of the APC, invalidated Tinubu's candidacy in view of Section 131C and 142 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. But the tribunal adjourned at the last sitting to enable parties obtain copies of the judgment in a similar matter between the PDP and the APC. Tinubu, which the respondents in this matter says have been thoroughly dealt with. The matter is again adjourned to next week Friday, June 9, on the ground that the council has not been able to obtain copies of the Supreme Court judgment referred to here. Labour Party presidential candidates Mr. Peter Obi and National Chairman Julius Abure arrives in court. At Thursday's proceeding, the candidate tendered results from 115 local government areas (LUGAs) as part of his evidence to back his claims, but the respondents opposed the evidence tendered by the Labour Party candidates. Alright my people, that is it all for you guys on this news. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel. See you in my next video. Bye.